Hi, this is Carrie. I'm just showing you a map of praying for Christians, but this is a video about, I'm going to share very quickly with you my visit from Jesus, March 17th, 2006. March 17th, 2006, I was at home with my husband and a young boy we'd taken into our home, and he was asleep, and my husband was actually sleeping as well, and he never took naps on Friday nights, and it was a Friday night, March 17th, 2006. I was in the other room. We had a smaller home at the time, and I was praying, and I was telling the Lord that this is a serious prayer, and the next thing I knew, I felt the presence of the Lord, but I heard him, and I didn't hear him like I've ever heard him before, like I've heard the Holy Spirit. I heard his voice audibly. I don't know if it would have been audible for anyone else, but it was different than the Holy Spirit. I've heard the Holy Spirit wake me up before, and I've heard him. Not only the still small voice, but I've heard the Holy Spirit speak. Anyway, so different, the voice of the Lord. What he told me was, I was overwhelmed. I instantly hit the floor on my face, and I was weeping. And the Lord said to me that my weakness is made perfect in his strength. And I was weeping, and I said, I don't understand. I was crying so hard. But my husband and the boy we'd taken into our home both stayed asleep. And the Lord said, when you're weak, it's my strength that carries you. And then the next thing he said was, I want you to be kind and gentle and patient with Chris. I've called him unto myself. Chris was the young man that we'd taken into our home that was trapped in quite a bit of bondage. And we were trying to help him by giving him a place to live and just love him in Jesus. And I was struggling with that. There were some issues. Anyway, the next thing he said was, I want you to love Robert like I love him. And Robert is my husband. The whole time he called me beloved. I kept saying, rest in me. And then he spoke to me at the same time. So he could tell me three things simultaneously, and it all made sense. It didn't conflict. His voice is like, I cannot and will not ever have the words to describe. His voice is peace and love, unfathomable, unexplainable, uncomparable. All I could do was weep, 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 even though the Lord kept telling me, rest in me. The next thing he said was, I actually said to him, I miss you, Lord. And he said, you're not ever alone. Not only do I live within you, but I'm always with you. And he said, you're a daughter after my own heart. And when he said that, I really wept. I wept so hard. And then he said, I'm coming sooner than you expect. And then he said, okay, it's okay. I know you want to go tell Robert that that's my husband who was sleeping. Also, he said in that conversation, he said that he was ministering to my husband at the same time he was talking to me, which, he can do. That's scriptural. So just wanted to share that. Just wanted to get this on YouTube. This happened March 17th, 2006. And the Lord confirmed it again by saying, I'm coming sooner than you expect, or something along the lines of that. I was listening to Christian radio, March 17th, 2015, kind of just half listening, and I heard this man say, theologians believe that Jesus is coming sooner than people expect, which I never hear that terminology, so I knew it was a confirmation. Many more dreams and visions to share with you since 1995, including dreams of Obama, my first one being in 1995, and then his name being revealed to me in 2002. Much more I'd like to share, and I'm going to start doing that, okay? God bless you in Jesus. I pray you're born again in him. He's coming sooner than we expect. Thank you. Bye-bye.